All right, so if I come in here now, let's say we want to score one of these guys. Let's find Project Alice. There's Project Alice. Now the rank comes in as error because it doesn't have any points. So as soon as I assign some points, let's say medium, all right, with 20 points, it's going to come in 5th place. All right, because there are 4 other records that have values. All right, let's give it some more points here. Buffalo, that'll bring it up to 70. Now it's in 3rd place. All right, commercial. And this month, 130 puts it in 3rd place. All right, let's cheat. Let's say this guy's only got 100. All right, now we got to refresh this form for that number to update. It's got to run our calculation. So let's just change this to 20, and now we're in 2nd place, which should be correct. Let's see. Yep. All right, 2nd place. Remember, this table in the background here isn't going to update itself either. All right, you have to actually close the table and reopen it before you'd see that 120. But notice the rank is working. Okay, I just closed and reopened the form and the table, and there's one other little thing that I noticed that might need to be changed. And that is if you come in here, all right, here I am in the North Library wing. It's got 100 points. If I just manually change this, let's say to 90, all right, it's 3rd place now. I'll hit tab. Notice it bumped down to 4th place, even though it should still be in 3rd place, right? 1, 2, and this guy here is 3. The reason why is because it's seeing itself in the table, and the record hasn't been saved yet. As you're editing, see the little pencil there? That means this record is what we call dirty. All right, that means that the data that you see on the form has not been saved to the table yet. So that's going to throw this off just a little bit. We can fix it by having the record ignore itself. You don't want to count yourself in any kind of ranking, right? Because you're looking for values that are above you. And we can fix that with a little tiny addition to our code. Open this back up again. All I need to say in here is just ignore the current record. And that's going to be where the ID of the record that we're looking for is not equal to, that's greater than and less than, all right, not equal to, and ID, and then we're going to put the word and in here. We're building an SQL statement. All right, let me copy that and show it to you a little bit bigger. All right, here's the whole statement, and it really does help to know SQL if you're going to be working with these advanced functions and queries and stuff. And all I added was this part right here. All right, ID greater than and less than, which means not equal to the current ID on the form. All right, and then I just said and points, blah, blah, blah. And that's going to turn out looking like this. It's going to be, you know, the ID is not, let's say, 4, if we're on record 4, and points is greater than 350. Okay, that's what this gets translated into, this criteria here. All right, it gets translated into that. And then Access evaluates it. All right, show me all the records from Project T where the ID isn't 4, the current record, let's say, and points is greater than 350. And yep, you guessed it, I do cover some basic SQL in Access 223. We talk about all kinds of query stuff, query parameters, find duplicates unmatched, and we also go over some SQL. All right, some beginner SQL. We'll talk about the select, the inner join, the where, the order by, and of course in my more advanced 300 level classes I go into a lot more SQL. But now that I've fixed that and added that to my project, if I come back in here, all right, here's that 90, which is in 3rd place right now. All right, if I change this to, let's say, 85, all right, it's still in 3rd place. If I change it to 95, still in 3rd place, looks good. If I change it to 150, now we're in 2nd place. All right, 350 puts us in 1st place. So now it's working. It's basically ignoring itself in the table down here. And that is how you would assign a rank to each one of your records. Now, this is not storing the rank in the table because this is going to be reevaluated every time you change a record. So if you stored that value in the table, then every time you calculate any rank, you have to recalculate all the ranks. So this would be something better if you wanted to display this in a report, for example, that you keep calculated, or put this into a query variable. And if that's important and you want to see that, then let me know. Right now, this will just allow you to display it on the screen, But you could very easily take the same code that's in here and put it in a query or in a report. But if all you want to see is a report sorted by the number of points, that will also show you the rank. So again, as with everything in Access, there's a million ways to do things. This, I think, is the best method to display the rank on the form while you're entering or editing records. And of course, there's lots more videos like this on my website, accesslearningzone.com. Go to the tips section, and you'll find all kinds of free tips and tricks videos.